We are back, baby!
When you're stuck in the mud and things aren't going well. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Jared and James channel. I am Jared Weiss, and if you didn't know that, you know what to do. You're not subscribed, so go take care of that right now. We are on the road to our first 1,000 subscribers, and so we need all the help we could get, and we appreciate all the support you guys have been giving us. So anyways, today's topic, I'm going to be talking about how everything in life is temporary, alright? So like the bad times, the good times, everything is temporary. So what do I mean by that? So I want to start this video by talking about some examples and expanding this idea of how everything in life is temporary, not to interpret that in a bad way, and then to actually be able to use the temporariness of each situation to your advantage. Alright, so let's get to it. So the first example I want to give when it comes to everything in life being temporary is going to be how every day the sun rises and the sun sets, right? The sun also moves from different points, in the sky. But during the whole time, as much as we love the sun and as many healing benefits as it has, it's temporary, right? If there's never going to be a full day of sun. So as a result, we end up using that to regulate our body's circadian rhythms and to help us know when it's time to sleep. Then also, going along the same lines when it comes to weather, rain. So it's never going to rain non-stop forever. As I always say, you don't get rainbows without a little rain. So now to speak about this in a more metaphorical way, the bad times in life. They're not here to stay forever. The bad times are temporary, just as the good times are, unfortunately. But the more control you're able to take over your life, and the more control you're able to have over the situations that you can control, the longer the good times will last, and also the more of those good times you're gonna have. But when things go bad, which is a natural part of life, nothing lasts forever. So it's important to keep that in mind. To always remember that as bad as the day you might be having right now, there's always a chance that you can turn it around in an instant, alright? Some situations require more time. So for instance, me with my whole healing process, it's been happening for a while now, alright? But I haven't given up, and as a result, I finally started to see some improvements happen. But my body still tends to go through some uncomfortable symptoms as it continues to detox and as it continues the healing process, to get me to my ultimate goal of feeling amazing and being at 100% health. But as a result, I have to be able to ride out the waves. I have to be able to ride through the tough times as well as understand some of the good times are just gonna be little snippets. But the more healing I do, the more patient I am, then the more of those good times I'm going to be able to receive. But I also have to be open to receiving them. So I have to maintain an open heart posture, and I truly have to be open to appreciating the highs and lows of my life. And as a result, these past 7 years, some people would say they've been suffering, this time has been so hard, considering all of the health issues I've had. But honestly, to be honest, I wouldn't trade this time for the world. And also due to my perspective on life, I've been able to have some of the best times. I've been able to have some of the best friendships, some of the best family members, because I understand that everything is temporary. So also as a result, some of these amazing times have also been really, really hard to come down from, especially because for anyone who knows me, I'm someone who totally invests every ounce of my body into every experience I get. So I tend to have very large fluctuations when it comes to my emotional state. So sometimes when I have this amazing time, my emotions are riding so high, and then it's hard for me to accept that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. But having said that, I wouldn't trade my life for the world. As hard as it can be at times, I know I'm getting better every day. I have an appreciation for the journey that this whole process has taken. This next point, I want to give credit where credit is due. Two people like who I've been following and like who I've recently discovered people like who I really truly resonate with like their messages on Instagram, as well as like I've heard like some podcasts with them too. So like I want to shout out Tommy John as well as Dr. Cassie Huckaby. Both are like involved in the whole like holistic health community, as well as like natural healing. So like one subject like they often like to discuss like is the idea of how every day like you're essentially telling your body a story, but like a lot of that story like is actually under your control, like from the foods you eat, from the people you see, the media you intake. It's up to you like to change up your whole reality and to make it one that you love being a part of, because ultimately that's going to create happiness within your life. So remember, like we may not have control over everything, but like there's a lot of things that are under our control. Like it's up for us like to accept what can't be controlled, but then with everything that can be controlled, give it your absolute all, put your everything into making this life the best reality you could possibly make it. So you can go after all your dreams. And remember, like this is your reality, this is your life. Take control. Make sure the story you're living out like is the one that you truly want to have for yourself. So now, next thing I want to bring up, like when it comes to like everything being temporary in your life, is an amazing gift I was given him for my birthday by James actually. So you guys may have seen me wearing this recently. Like, this is a bracelet. I absolutely love it. Like this is like one of my favorite gifts ever. The bracelet contains a drop of water from the top of Mount Everest, which is the highest point on Earth, as well as a drop of mud or water, I believe, like from the Dead Sea. So the metaphor like behind this bracelet like is that like when you're at the top in life, like, so like when things are going great, like remember to stay humble, because like as I said before, like things could change in an instant. So like remember to stay humble. And when you're at the bottom in life, when you're stuck in the mud, when things aren't going well, remember to stay hopeful, because just as easily things could turn around, and it's up to you to change your reality around, do whatever it takes to make yourself happy and succeed. So James actually has one of these bracelets too, so it really gives us that awesome best friend connection. The bracelet is fantastic metaphor for life, because things are temporary. So you never know when things are gonna change. When you're at the top, stay humble. When you're at the bottom, stay hopeful. Remember, things could always change in an instant. As I know better than anyone. So also I'm going along the same lines with the highs and lows of life. Just because you might be going through a rough time in your life, doesn't necessarily make it a bad thing. All right, you used to remember to be fully present during the highs and the lows, because doing this will allow you to fully appreciate the full journey of your life through the full spectrum, and will ultimately make your life more complete and more fulfilling. Just because you're at the bottom doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. Sometimes it's just part of life. Just try your best to make the good times last longer, and do whatever under your control. And so now it's exciting, because as of today I rejoined my old gym, especially because as I mentioned in the last video, it's starting to get colder out. We gotta have a fire gym in order to film some amazing new content. So recently, as you know, I've been training in the home gym, which has been awesome. I will still continue to use the home gym, but it's gonna be awesome training back at my old gym, which I was at for probably 10 years before. And so now we're gonna head back to the gym. I'll probably film the workout tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's head to that gym. Let's kill a workout, and we'll finish the video there.
We are back, baby. Back at Lifetime Fitness, my old stomping grounds. Back in the old grind. Cue SpongeBob.
Well, back to the old grind.
Well, back to the old grind.
We're gonna kill a workout in there. We're probably gonna hit legs today, and then also I'm probably gonna start with some basketball, maybe even add in some jumps in there. Probably finish up in the sauna, something like that. I'm gonna try to feel it out, and as far as how the filming goes. I'm not sure for this workout whether I'm gonna be talking that much to the camera.
But I actually made sure yesterday when I was signing up again to ask to make sure that it was okay for me to film in there, because I know some gyms aren't cool with that. But the guy was really cool about it. He basically said to me just make sure no one else gets in the shot, make sure no one who doesn't want to be in the shot gets in it. So I said of course, and so now I can't wait to film the first workout back at Lifetime. I said as much as I love the home gym, I'm also really excited to be back at Lifetime, because for years I was here almost every day. So anyways, let's get to it. Let's kill this workout. Let's finish up this video. I'll see you guys inside. Psh. Back in the indoor court. It's gonna be fun though. We're gonna progress like crazy. Not the best jumping day so far. We're still gonna keep progressing. Alright, so we just finished up the basketball as well as the jumping portion of today's workout. The first few jumps were definitely I'm a little bit weak for my liking, but then from there, towards the end, we actually got some pretty solid jumps. Having the traction of an indoor court is such a difference maker. So yeah, road to dunking continues. So now we're gonna kill a lower body lift, and then we'll finish up in the sauna. See you guys there. So also something else I wanted to add before we get into this lift is that, especially since now I have access to a lot more weights, I'm going to be going heavy again. I'm going to be trying to get my max strength back up, and then we'll be turning that into power and speed and explosiveness. We're still going to be jumping, running, and doing all that stuff in the meantime. Alright, let's get it. To the front squat, then switch it up. But yeah, so the vibe is definitely different than being in the home gym, but the home gym is awesome too. Something cool being back around some fellow lifters, feel me? Also, to be honest, I'm actually really pleased with how much strength I was able to gain, as well as maintain without formal gym. So that's testament to all my hard work and all my effort. That's it for what I'm going to show for the workout. I'll finish this talk when we head to the sauna. So we just finished up my first full workout back at Lifetime, and it was a great one. Like, it really feels great to be back. To be honest, like, I honestly didn't even feel like I missed a beat, like, because I've been so disciplined with my training. Like, but something I will say, like, I'm coming back to the topic of today's video, like, which is like everything being temporary. So I truly believe the body can overcome anything, like any stimulus that's exposed to, you can overcome it. Like, you just have to be able to put your body into the right environment. So, like, for instance, like difficulty from today's heavier trap bar deadlifts, like, which I hadn't been exposed to in a while. So like, as a result, like they're probably harder than they would have been had I had access to those heavy weights. Like, as a result, like, I have to retrain my body to be able to adapt to that stimulus. So, like, the current difficulty is only temporary. I'm going to keep getting stronger the more I expose myself to the stimulus. And going along the same lines, I'm about to finish up today's workout with like 10 to 15 minutes in the sauna to help my body detox. Like, going along the same lines, the sauna, like, is another stimulus, like, that your body has to adapt to. So it's like the first time, like, you try going in this super hot room, like, you're probably gonna want to leave after like 5 minutes. But like, the more you do it, the more your body adapts. So like, the more you realize, like, the initial pain is only temporary. All right, so everything in life is temporary. Remember that. I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're definitely going to be filming more from Lifetime because this place is awesome. As I've known about, like, for years now. So, like, we're definitely going to film more videos from here. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And we out, Jay. See you in the next video. Peace.